As a gay person who still makes efforts, whether I want to or not, to still be around other guys, like not even just for relationships, but like as friends, relatives, whatever else, musical connections. It's fucking hard, man. It's hard because it's like it's not like for some people I can imagine it's like and those people are kind of like in my book, but like I can still imagine it's like, oh, I can't be around any kind of guys. I'll probably feel a weird way towards them. You know what I mean? But that's not the case with me. It still sucks for me, but for a different reason. The reason it sucks for me is because I feel like they'll see me in that way. I feel like they'll see me and they'll think that I think they look attractive. One thing that I've noticed about straight guys is they sort of say the same narcissistic thing that's like oh like I'm not gonna try and do like a verbatim quote, but like an essential gist of like what they think is like, oh, you better not be fucking crushing on me. You better not like me. You better not try anything with me. Nigga, no. First of all, you're ugly as fuck. Second of all, I have a type 2, right? Past gender. In the same way, you like girls, but you're not just gonna kiss any girl you see, right? I'm not gonna kiss any guy I see or girl, because I like girls too. But girls make me a little bit nervous in a certain way. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I get down this rabbit hole in my mind and I'm like, ooh, maybe I don't like girls because I've been around girls so much that I like take in certain patterns that they have that guys don't. Like my interactions with girls are always really different from interactions with guys. And like interactions with guys just like pull me in more, you know. Interactions with girls just make me like really contemplate myself, and I don't want to contemplate who the fuck I am and if I'm doing the wrong or right thing in the middle of a conversation, right? But like when I think further into that, it's like I be doing the same shit when I'm talking with a guy, just in a different way. Like when I'm talking to a girl, I'm pondering like who I am like ethically, like if I'm a good person like in a moral decency sense. Like when I talk with guys, I don't really ponder anything ooh knee besides like if it's cool for me to hang out with these guys because of my sexuality specifically. I don't think about my morality in any sort of way, or if my morals are wrong, or if what I'm doing is wrong, even as much as like my mannerisms are, if my mannerisms are wrong. Actually, my mannerisms are something that I ponder when I'm conversing with guys. It's not something I think about when I'm conversing with girls, but like mannerisms even and like my sexuality and like other like really like specific things are like what I think about when I converse with guys. You know what I mean? Which is like I've been raised around girls my whole life. You know, I've had a lot of time to uh, decipher the way I interact with girls. You know, I hate to say it's because of gender, but it is, right? If you believe in gender. And if I'm really giving you my fullest self, I'd say it's because of sex, right? Like pussy, dick, right? Higher voice, lower voice, big tits, flat chest, estrogen, testosterone, right? That's what I believe in is two, right? Gender doesn't fucking exist to me. But y'all aren't ready for that. I hate gender. I hate that gender exists. But going back on topic, right? I can't be in a group of my friends without thinking at least once, do they really fuck with me? What do they think of me? Knowing that I like guys. Are they one of those dumbass niggas that are like, ooh, he better not like me. Oh, he could kiss me at any moment. Ugh. You know what I mean? Like I know better than to be around people that are like that, but you never know fully. You never know fully because some people are so good at hiding their thoughts that you can't even try and assume what they're thinking based off of their vibes. That's what I try doing sometimes. When I want to assume what somebody's thinking, I assume what they're thinking based off of their vibes and prior things that they've said and expressed. And like, even as much as they're like facial expressions, if their facial expressions during certain things like lead into like things that I can infer about their beliefs, their souls, what they like and dislike. You know what I mean? It's it's harder for me to read a girl like that. And so in turn, the things that I worry about are like bigger, broader, like big umbrella categories with the little specific things in them. With guys, it's like the little specific things, but not really big umbrella categories, if you know what I mean. I have a weird way of explaining shit. But yeah, that's basically how I explain that. Like for instance, my dad, like once or twice lately, I've been like, I don't know. I don't know the context of a conversation, but it's like it's been like once or twice where I've like mentioned like that I was gay as like a reminder. Like I don't know why. But it's like it was a conversation like that led to me responding in a way that made me feel like I had to like be like but I'm gay. And both times he was like, I don't care that you're gay. And that's just like such a special thing to me because it's like I don't know, like usually like if I didn't know my dad, like if I was a stranger to my dad and I just saw him in public or like in the music community or something and like got to know him just enough to like have a way of like describing him specifically, but like not enough to like really know his soul, his beliefs, his thoughts, his story, you know what I mean, then I would probably believe he was a homophobe. But he's not. He fucks with the gays. It's like you never really know. You never know with guys. Unless they're like really outward about it. Or unless they're like really far on this side or the other side. Right? Like there's some guys who are really in touch with their feminine side, and 9 times out of 10, those types of guys fuck with gay people. Half of their friends are gay. And then you have the fucking like even some twinks are on this side. You know what I mean? Like they can have the luscious hair, most hairless body. But if they wear that cowboy hat, if they wear that camo, if they talk a certain way, specifically if they use Ebonics and they're white as fuck, don't let them know you're gay. Don't let those guys know you're gay. Don't let them know you're gay. You know what I mean? I have to be careful around the guys that I'm around, and shit like that kind of helps me determine who I should be homeboys with, who would fuck with me. That's a big aspect. Like I can get along with many people, even if it's just because I like have to, you know what I mean? I can find a way, like a connecting point, like for us to like live off of each other's interaction, you know? And sometimes it's awkward, but it's like I like to make sure it's awkward in a way that like at least I can pull through, like that I won't like cower away from. It's like an awkwardness that I can like embrace with full arms, because I'm awkward a lot, but I face it. Which, facing awkwardness with confidence, if I've learned one thing in my 15 years of living, it helps. It helps with the confidence. It helps with the awkwardness. Facing the awkwardness with confidence helps it be less awkward. If you're saying a lot of sorries, giving a lot of nervous laughs, saying, oh, fuck, let me reword this. I'll just talk to you later. Shit like that makes it even more awkward. So, yeah, it's shit like that no straight guy really has to go through. Like, and it's like, I still like as a guy who passes as a straight guy, my gay hairstylist didn't know I liked boys until my mom told him. In conversation, it was like it was brought up because of something. I don't know. It's not my business. She didn't have any ill intent with telling me I was gay. It was just like something that like connected to me being gay. Like, you know, my son's gay too. And like she said he was surprised to know that. So like I'm straight passing, and like because I'm straight passing, girls think of me usually in the same way girls think of like a guy who's actually straight, right? Like, so at that point, it would just be based off of my appearance and the way I put myself, which again is still like less, because like even if they don't think I'm gay, they'll still probably notice that like I'm more in touch with my feminine side, more respectful, less objectifying. You know what I mean? Like, I treat them equally. Women, I can't help but treat women equally. I resonate more with women than I do with men sometimes. But the people who I resonate with most are men who resonate with other women. You know what I mean? Because that's me. That's the most of me into another person. What else can I say? That's a lot of shit. Right? To have to deal with the struggle of liking guys and still being thought of as someone who likes girls. But I've been living as a person who has that every day. So, I mean, it's just a casual thing for me now. And besides, I don't even talk to a lot of people or go to public school anymore. So I don't really have a lot of chances anymore to be in those types of situations. So I'm really thankful for that. And I'm northern, so not a lot of people up here in Michigan are homophobic, you know what I mean? Pride is very heavily embraced here. Like, I know a lot of LGBTQ people in my area. In my high school, I knew a lot of LGBT people. My gaydar sets off when I look at some people, a lot of people, you know. I'm pretty sure, like on my vacation to Florida that I had very recently, I saw a lot of gay people. But that actually doesn't count in the conversation because it's not Michigan. But like, even like as much as like at the Michigan airport, I saw some people who I was like, beep, 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 gay, 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 beep, beep, gay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thanks for listening.